Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and we are going to do the Supernova deal on our free-to-play account / our Rage Pull account. So before we do that, let's go ahead and jump into the notice, take a real quick look at it. We'll look at our draw odds, and then we'll do our pull. So the Supernova deal, you only get one pull. It only lasts for today. And then you get a guaranteed tier 8 to tier 10 medal that can be upgraded into Supernova Plus. So that's a pretty wide spectrum of stuff. So let's take a look at what that spectrum actually has. So it goes as far back as Supernova Riku Replica, which was actually released almost a year ago. I think it was released in November. So for it to be like pretty much still part of this guaranteed one is kind of sketchy. So it goes as far back as Riku Replica. There's also HD Vanitas, which came out in January, Kingdom Hearts 3 Vanitas, Kingdom Hearts 3 Marluxia, Guardian Form Sora, Blitz Form Sora, Kingdom Hearts 3 Anti-Aqua, Angelic Amber, Kingdom Hearts 3 Roxas, Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi B, Ultimate Form Sora, and Supernova Plus Gula. So really what we're looking for here is to chase either after the Supernova Plus Gula, the Ultimate Form Sora, the Kairi B, the Angelic Amber would be good. And I think that's all I need on this account. So remember that whenever you do these pulls, you should really be looking at what am I looking for and what are my odds of actually getting it. So with that, we actually look at the draw odds. So the draw odds, again, they say exactly what your odds are because they had to release this sort of information. It was some sort of weird like gotcha thing that they had to do. But anyways, if we look at Ultimate Form Sora and Supernova Plus Gula, it's pretty much a 4.5% chance to get either one of them. So that's a 9% chance of hitting something we want there. On top of that, if we add in the Angelic Amber, that's like another 9%, so about 18% to get something we want. And then on top of the Supernova Plus, or I'm sorry, the Supernova Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi B, that's another 9%. So we have a roughly about a 27% chance of getting something that we want. So whenever, again, you do these pulls, really look at the odds because you want to know what are your chances of getting what you want, and then ask yourself if it's worth the jewels, because 3,000 jewels, while it doesn't seem like a lot, that is one pull that can get you closer to a Mercy. So let's say there's a 5-pull Mercy. This banner costs 3,000 jewels, and that's another 3,000 jewels that you'll have to stack up somehow, some way, in order to get closer to that 5-pull Mercy. Because you don't want to find yourself in a scenario where you could do 4 of the 5 pulls before the banner ends, but it's like, oh, if I just didn't pull on that one banner, I'd still have enough jewels to be able to pull on this Mercy. So don't find yourself in that weird scenario. However, if you just feel like it's worth the risk, if you feel like you've been having like kind of a lucky streak, by all means you could totally pull on this, because if you hit something like Kairi B, like the Supernova Plus Gula, if you hit what you're looking for, it doesn't matter what your odds were because you got what you wanted. So it's risky, but 27% chance, that's like a 1/4% chance. 1/4%, no, it's a 25% chance. So let's go ahead and do our pull. If we can get any one of those 4, that'd be sweet. But as you guys saw from the last time we did this Supernova deal, we ended up with the Kingdom Hearts 3 Masters, or the Kingdom Hearts 3 Young Xehanort, which is definitely not what we were looking for. So let's hope this is the Gula, the Ultimate Form Sora, Kairi B. So we got, 4 7-stars. Okay, so wait. Okay, so this is not what we wanted, but we're not gonna not take it. Four Supernovas. That's ridiculous. Okay, wait. Let's go down the line. First of all, let's take our screenshot just in case the game just turns off on us. All right. So we start off with a Kingdom Hearts 3 Zeus. This medal is still really good for PvP. It's got that 30% chance to ignore target's defense boost. Yeah, defense boost. So it's got defense break 30%. As we talked about in the top 10 video, that is why Monster Form Sora ranked a little bit higher than the Kingdom Hearts 3 Roxas, because that 30% chance just hits more frequently, giving you more of a consistency when it comes to defense break. So Kingdom Hearts 3 Zeus, this is a pretty sweet one to add here. On top of that, we have one of the most defensive and offensive medals at the same time, Kingdom Hearts 3 Anti-Aqua, with that, it's got so much going on. So it easily, in my opinion, deserved its top 2 spot in my August top 10 list. because of just so much stuff. It's like got self-buffing, it's got reflection of 100% magic, and then its Supernova attack has a 30% chance to ignore target's defense boost. This is just a crazy, ridiculous medal. Even to this day, even though this medal came out several months before, whenever you go into PvP and then you see that they have counterpoint, but you have Anti-Aqua up, you just know you're gonna win that round. There's almost no way you can't win that round. So Anti-Aqua still rocking the game as one of the best medals in this entire game. We followed up with HD Xion, which was actually part of the #1 slot in my August top 10 list. So one of the best buffers in the game, pretty much just the equivalent, the reverse equivalent to Kingdom Hearts 2 Kairi A, which is like the staple buffer. Both of these are staple buffers. You can use them so much in so many different scenarios. Like, this is just, it's amazing. It's always good, even though you have multiple copies, it's pretty decent to have even more, because you put one with second chance, and then however many you need with defense boost 5 max to go into PvP. So even though I already have an HD Xion with extra attack, this is one that I could put defense boost 5 max on and then go into PvP rounds. It allows me to have, like, let's just say I have 3 HD Xions. That's one for every single Keyblade in PvP. So really, really good stuff to get this. No complaints here. And then we also got the Kingdom Hearts 3 Marluxia, which is a crazy medal with that super ridiculous multiplier of 19.21 with a 30% chance of it being a critical attack. That does a lot of damage, and it also is pretty much almost takes care of itself. So it has strength plus 15, it has, I believe, speed plus 15, reverse plus, or speed plus 10, I'm sorry, reverse strength plus 15, and then it also has reverse and speed defense minus 15. It's almost a perfect buffer for itself, missing the defense down, general defense down. So this is also a great medal, but this is wild. Each one of these at some point had a 5-pull mercy, and then we got all 4 of them in 1 pull. That's crazy. So I don't know if this just goes to show that for some reason free-to-play just has crazy, ridiculous luck. I'm not sure, but this is a pretty sweet pull. Not even gonna lie. This is 3 tier 9s and a tier 8. This is just ridiculously amazing. Like, wow. And the fact that it doesn't have new next to that Zeus, but we're unlocking its Nova, means that we have a trait for it. So we can actually trait our Zeus by 1 trait. So we will be doing that in just a little bit. Okay. And then you get the tier 9 dual Meow. Pretty sweet stuff, but pretty standard stuff. A lot of things give you tier 9 dual Meows nowadays. They're not exactly too hard to acquire, but they can still be a problem for some people, and I definitely totally still recognize that. Alright, so with us getting 10 more VIP coins, that's actually another trait that we can use for our Supernova Plus era. So let's go ahead and grab that. And we will trait our Zeus and our era and see what we can pull off here. So let's go ahead and head over to our... Let's do the Zeus first. Let's go ahead and trait the Zeus first. Alright, so this is our Zeus. It looks like we only have 1 trait medal for it, so if we can land extra attack on this, or ground enemy defense minus 60, oh, it's going to be such a beautiful trait medal for, it's going to be such a beautiful medal for PvP. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. So, for our trait, we're going to get, oh boy, this is the most worthless one in PvP, because in PvP your HP actually doesn't matter. When it comes to medals that say like does more damage the higher your HP, in PvP it's assumed that you already have the maximum amount. So, ooh, yikesville right there. I guess our luck evens out slightly right there. Alright, let's see what we can hit on this Supernova Plus era trait. So it's got extra attack, aerial, and then 2 traits that I'd consider replacing. That damage and raids 100% is really making me want to make it a raid medal. So based on what this trait is, we'll see what the direction we want to go is. Maybe if we don't look. Free-to-play luck. Bam! Oh, that's not free-to-play luck at all. That's definitely not what free-to-play luck looks like. Alright, no worries. So it was pretty much just an additional pull. So the pull was fire, but the traits were garbage. But that was actually really good. I actually really enjoyed that. But with that being said, that is the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if there are any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to drop them down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. If you want, we do have a Discord for the Twilight Nights where we're offering quest help, where we can just talk about random things like anime, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, anything that really comes up to mind. Feel free to talk about it there. I'll put the link in the description below after I make this video. But that is all for now. As always, everyone, until next time, Take it easy.